Imani. Okay. All right. Now we can. Okay. All right, we're live. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us. My name is Tosin Olakanye. I'm the founder and president of Mother Drum Healing Art Foundation, a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to using the arts to raise awareness about addiction and mental health challenges. Today is the day one of Mother Drum Healing Art Festival, and we have a wonderful guest in the house who will be taking us through a workshop on the embodiment and the soothing and the healing qualities of Bollywood dance steps. I have with me today on the program today, which is the Healing Heart workshop, I have Imani Khurana. I hope I'm right. Hi, good morning, Imani. What time is it over there?
It's almost night here in India.
In
So it's
India.
almost it's almost 9 p.m.
Wow,
So
that
yeah,
is
I think
good.
we are in very different time zones.
I'm glad to have you on the program today. Motherfest actually
My
started
pleasure.
today, and you are the first person who will be, opening the festival. It's like you're the one that is opening the 2021 edition of Mother Drum Healing Art Festival today. We are happy to have you on. And we also have a lot of people joining us today on the workshop. Welcome on board, everyone. It's going to be an amazing time with Imani. Imani, you want to teach us about the soothing and the benefit of Bollywood dance steps. You are actually a dancer, right? So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So whoever's watching it live on YouTube, good evening, good morning, namaste from India. So we are going to be doing a Bollywood workshop, though I am mostly, what I practice is more of contemporary and, the modern. So, but Bollywood is something that we do just as a part of our culture. Bollywood is a very, it's a culture-centric dance, I would say. It's very different when we are doing it in weddings, and it's very different when we are doing it in terms of a performance. But it's just there, and like anybody who's seen Bollywood movies or you've heard music, it's larger than life. It has a lot of color to it, a lot of life to it, and that's why I think that like something that I would have wanted to share in this workshop would have been a small, something to do with Bollywood movement. And we have a lot of mudras in the movement that come from classical dancing. So it definitely has a lot of, I more than healing, it has a very happy vibe to it, and that's why I thought it'll be great to share it across cultures, across boundaries. It's going to be great. So yeah, that's what we are going to be doing today. Although I do a lot of different other forms, we also practice some very Indian martial art contemporary forms at our training centers. But of course, that is all very serious. So today we don't want to do all of that. We just want to have some fun, and we just want to bring in some, very good vibrations for everyone.
That is really amazing. And let me quickly mention that Imani is joining us from India, and that is the power of art. Art has the ability to connect people across the world, and we are so happy to have you. We're ready for your workshop, Imani, if you're ready for us today.
All right. So what we're going to do today is that we are going to learn some basic footwork for Bollywood, and then we are going to try and learn a quick choreography for the same. Okay, and whoever's watching it live on YouTube, you can always go back to the video and try and get the steps. You guys might not get everything in the first go, but you can practice it. I know it takes time to get that rhythm and movement, but I suggest that you can always practice it. Okay, so we are going to start with something and feel free, guys, whenever you're doing all of this, feel free to dress yourself up, because that's a really important part of our culture. So we dress up and we do a lot of these festival dances. So make sure you are wearing something that you're really comfortable in. And we are just going to start with something that's called our basic footwork, and it comes a lot in our movement. And later, I'm going to add whatever I was talking about, the mudras, I'm going to add that to it. Okay, so a very basic footwork that we use in our Bollywood dancing would be a shifting of weight. So we just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So we are going to try it again on the right leg. So you try and keep your entire weight on your right foot and you release the other leg. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like it, Tosin, that you're already moving with it. You're swaying with it. So that's what we keep going. And of course, we use it in a lot of travels across the floor. And that's how you would see a lot of fast movements happening. And of course, it seems simple, but it's a lot of footwork happening there. We can try the same thing on the left side. Some people find it easier on the right, some find it easier on the left. So let's give it a shot on the left side. So we go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, now the ones who are really fond of Bollywood dancing, where we have something called the Navrasas in our Indian culture, which is about the 9 emotions, and it's very, very, very central to most of our Indian classical dance forms. So, and when we're talking about the 9 emotions, it's like to quickly go through them, it would be anger, it would be laughter, it would be love, it would be beauty. So there's a lot of these 9 emotions that we cover through our ballets and through through the performances that we do. So now when we do a lot of these movements, I'm going to be asking you, especially if it's the women who are doing it would be really nice to accentuate your hip. And that's why I went back about talking about the Navrasas, because the beauty of the woman is it's a very central thing that we keep coming back to in all our Bollywood music, in all our Bollywood songs. So love and beauty becomes a very, very repetitive theme. So it's something that we come back to. So yeah, women, when you're doing this, make sure that you're not just keeping your body straight like that, unlike the ones how we keep our bodies in a ballet choreography, or I would do it in a jazz choreography. We really want to use our bodies, and we really, really want to use our hips. Okay, so we are going to be going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to try it one last time on the left, and then maybe we add some hands and we go with the music. Dawson, if you feel like, you can just go. I can see that you want to do it. If you want to go, you can go.
I'll try.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to keep this at the back of our heads. We're going to come back to it later, or you can just practice it. I'll tell you a way of how you can move with this. We're going to add some beautiful hands to it, which are very different from the sort of hand movements I would do in a ballet class. They're very different. So we are going to use some repetitive themes about it. So we use something that's almost like lotus. So we open it like a flower and we spread it forward. You can bring it back. So these are all the mudras that we keep coming back to. And of course, we are not going into a very classical format of really understanding each and every finger, Everything has a meaning to it, but we are not going into that right now. So we are just going to go spread it forward, bring it back, make a nice flower out there. Make a big circle with your hands, and maybe just for the fun of it, right now we take it at the back. So we go give it forward, control it in and up, and take it back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Like you're giving someone something. You bring it back to your heart and you open it and you take your hands at the back. When you bring your hands in the center, we want to try and focus on keeping our elbows up. Okay, and it does happen, like I can see sometimes we become like that. So you're going to try and open your chest and you're going to try and push your shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give it, bring it back, open a nice big garland and bring it back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front and center and up and back. Last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to try and do this with the footwork that we just learned. 5, 6, 7, slow. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay? Yeah, that's how we start making our choreographies. 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward, and front, and side, and back, and forward. And the smile keeps going up. 2 more times. And front. Nice tossing. Nice. And back. Give it forward. Bring it to your heart. Open the circle. Bring it back. Okay. Now from here, if we want, if I was in a with a group or something, I would just start moving into the next movement. Okay, but we are gonna for now just do this much with some music. I hope you guys can hear the music. Let's see. You wanna say something, Dawson?
No.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself.
I hope you guys, a lot of music that we have also has a lot of influence of a lot of folk music. India is full of so many different states, absolutely different cultures. So every time, even when we travel across states, it's like every place has its own music. And that just makes it so beautiful, because the way the music is the way the culture is. Like everything is so beautifully interfused, and everything has, its own healing qualities to it. And their movement is very different. We might all be doing Bollywood, but we all have something that's very specific to the area that we live in. So yeah, whenever you guys travel to India, maybe you guys should explore that.
That sounds amazing.
So we are going to just go with the footwork first. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and other leg. We go on the left. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5. And you can start moving the neck with it. Last time. Okay, nice. So the same thing that we just did, if you want, once you get a hold on this step, you can do a lot of things. You can just even keep turning, like you will do a lot of swirling in Bollywood dancing, and you see everybody wearing like those big costumes and dancing. But yeah, it's very real to us. We would even do that in a lot of our festivals. So, okay, so that's like a basic footwork. And for the ones who are doing it live on YouTube, if you guys have any questions, you can always leave it in the comment section, and I'll try and answer them. We are going to try and learn something from a Bollywood movie. We'll try and learn a choreography. But there are many different types of Bollywood dancing. But I'm going to try and keep something which has a little bit of influence of classical movements and something that has a really soothing quality to it. So I hope you guys enjoy the music and you guys enjoy the movement. Okay, but there is a thing that when we are doing Bollywood dancing, then we have a lot of things that we do according to the words of the music. So there are lyrics to every music. Okay. There are lyrics to every music, and we try a lot of our movements according to the words, which is very unlike the other dance forms that I practice. So it's not at all like contemporary. It's not at all like jazz. Every word has a movement to it. Okay, and Tossin has written a very nice question that do we need a partner for it? No, you don't always need a partner. Like what I'm going to be teaching you, it's a solo. And of course, we do a lot of formations when we have partners. We also do a lot of biggish circle things that we create because it all comes from all the custom of the festivals and the rituals that people used to do in the earlier times. But you can always do any of the choreographies completely on your own. Okay, so we are going to start with a song from this movie that's called Tal, and Tal also means rhythm. So that's also the name of a movie, and it has some beautiful tracks, and the meaning of the word is also rhythm. Okay, so I'm going to play the music for you guys.
I think the internet just froze a little bit. You said tal means what?
Tal means rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to play the music for you, and I will have to keep explaining the word. You can have a listen. So like I said, a lot of our music has the central theme as love, romance, beauty. So this is again, the song means that the woman is longing for her partner. So she is longing for her beloved, and that's what she's saying in the song. She's saying that my heart is really anxious because I'm waiting for you and I'm constantly looking at the path from where you're going to come. So that's what the song is. So, okay, so yeah, and a lot of steps are going to be according to the words. So I hope I'll try and explain my best. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so she says, she talks about her heart, that it's very restless. So we are going to take our first movement towards the heart, and you open your right leg out. You take your hands to the left side because left side is where your heart is. Okay, and you fist your hands like that. So like I said, we have a lot of movements with the hand. So you fist your hand, you go there. And ladies, like I said, it's very accentuated. So feel free to arch your back as much as you like. So you go one and you go circle it and circle it. So you're going to keep changing your leg. One and open the other leg and open the front first leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dil ye bechain wait. Okay, so we make a circle over the head and circle back to where we started. So the first movement goes to my heart. I make a circle over to the right side. I make a circle over to the left side. Okay, again 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now she says, I'm constantly waiting for you. So I'm looking at the road from where you're going to come. So we go, we step with the right leg, we look, and we search for our partner, and we look at the audience. So your entire movement is like your whole body is longing for someone you've been waiting for. Okay, so love is a very important theme for us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, and then you look at the audience. Yeah, and you can really stretch like you're looking far away. Because, yeah, nice.
I like the stretching part.
That's beautiful.
Like the stretching part.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like sometimes we refer to like, like someone's gone very far off from the village or the city that they were living in. So then the person is like looking really far away, like searching and waiting. 5, 6, although now everything is on the internet, but we still like to create the stories that way. 5, 6, 7, 8, heart and circle and circle and look up, look at the audience. Okay, so you give one look far away and you look the second look to the audience. All right, good. Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Circle, circle. Walk, walk, look, and spot to the audience. Yeah, and whoever's trying the choreography, when you're walking, you go with, like you're meandering through the path. So you step and step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step. And from here, you just open your hand and you look in the front. Nice, nice. Let's try this with the music. So if anybody can get used to the music, we are going to wait for the first 2 lines to go past and then we start the choreography. I'll try and give you the rhythm on 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the first time we leave this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful, Dawson. You're getting the feel of it. So we go. Yeah, you should clap for yourself. And it's the first time maybe you're trying this, so that's beautiful. So we go.
It's fun and it's kind of relaxing. I like it.
Thank you. And it is. It truly is. If you dance anytime with all this music, your mind is absolutely refreshed. You forget whatever was happening because I think that's what music and movement does to us. So let's carry on for the ones who are trying the choreography a little bit more. So we go open and we look. Now from here, like I said, twirling is very, very crucial to a lot of things that we do. So we are going to turn over the right side so you can just take a little dip. So from here, I dip my body down. So I imagine like I'm picking something, like I'm plucking a flower and I turn to the other side. Okay, so it's more of a spiral. So we go from here, you look to the audience, drop it down, come up. Alright, and from here, you're going to do something what we also do in other dance movements. I'm going to call it a shuffle because it looks like a shuffle. So you're just going to go shuffle and shuffle. So we go step and step. Alright. In a lot of our Indian dancing that we do classically, of course, people must have seen that there's a lot of footwork that happens. Like if someone's watched a Kathak performance, there are rhythms that people create only with the ghungroos that they wear in their feet when they're dancing. So same way, when we take this step, you're going to try and create a little bit of a rhythm, a stomp with your foot. Okay, but don't hurt yourself. It just takes time to put that little pressure on the foot. But you can even just do it lighter in the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, and 6. Okay, and your hand goes like there's no one that cares for me. So you go throw, throw. So you're using your wrist, 5. Wrist, wrist. Yeah, and we do all of the, Indian people, most of us, when we talk, we use our hands a lot. So all of this, you will also see when people are talking, there's a lot of gestures that people do while they're talking. I think that comes because we have danced so much in our culture. So yeah, so you're going to use all of that when you go with the feet. So we are going to go to the left side. So we go left and left. Now, the next statement she says is that because she's so longing for you, she doesn't remember to eat or drink or sleep or anything. So we are just going to give a little movement like she's completely gone insane. Okay, so yeah, again the movement comes from the hands. There, 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 there. Okay, we're going to do this 4 times. So we finish the throw and throw. Now we start on the right side and we throw with the legs as well. So we go 1. We're just going to shift our weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. So from here, we just go on the right, on the left, like you take a little hop, very soft. Okay, so we went there, there, we go there and there and there and there. Like she's just become useless in love. Okay, so it's like sort of like she's lost her mind. Okay, so we are going to do it from the top till here 1. Let's see if we can connect everything from the top. Okay, 5, 6, 5, 6, starting with your heart. 1, 2, slow, slow. Walk, look, find, look in the front and take a swirl. Over, throw, throw, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So this can't be happy, okay? You can't be smiling in this one. This has to be like, she's just lost all direction in her life. Yeah, okay? The music and the one dance can have many emotions in it. That's why the Navrasa becomes very important. In all our stories, in all our mythological stories, there's a lot of different themes that run, but they cover all those emotions. So even in one song, it'll be pain, it'll be love, it'll be sensuality, it'll be disappointment, lot of things. And usually you're expressing it a lot with your emotions and your body. Okay, we're going to do it till here with the music. It's the first one. 5, 6, 7, 8. That means she's lost her rhythm, she's lost her musicality, she's lost everything. But suggestively, it means that, she's lost the sense of the world. Okay, and this is fast, guys. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and your hands need to move faster, like you're cutting through the air, through. And whoever's trying it, I would like if you can create that little angle with your elbows. There, 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 there. Okay? Okay, cool. We're going to do this one more time till here.
Interesting.
Now she says the main thing. She says, Aja Savarya. So that means she's calling her beloved. So she says, please just come. Okay. So we are going to go from here, 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 here. Now you call and you bring your hands together in this posture. This is something that we use very much in the classical form Kathak. So you're going to just call and come here. We're going to make a nice, beautiful loop out here. So we go here. We're going to use the elbows. Pick your left elbow, bring your right elbow up. You can even interlock your fingers there, or you can just keep it like that. But you want to create this beautiful frame there. So you call, catch it in, look down, and now we are going to start using the hip. So you go hip and hip. So you want to walk like a mermaid. Okay, so you just go from here, walk, walk. So now I'm doing what I taught you in the beginning. So from here we just go hop, hop, the same dipping step that we did in the beginning, and we add a little bit of curve there, because this is mostly like the ladies calling out to the man. Okay, yeah, this needs a little bit of a practice, almost like sea waves. You want to create this movement, but it looks very beautiful when you do it. So you go, catch it in, open it down, look, and you walk 1, 2. Okay, from here, we're going to do a very conventional turn. So you're going to flip your hands. So you're going to take your left hand over the right hand. So from here, you're going to take your left over the right. Yeah, so you try and keep your wrists together and just move your palms like you're twirling a flower. Yeah. Keep trying, not bad. Just don't get locked there. Only once. We need to do it only once. There. So you whip it. Whip. Okay? Yeah. For the first day, it works. So we are going to go from here. You walk forward, forward. You're going to turn around and come down. So when I turn, I do the flip over my head. So from here, you can just turn over the right side and the hands also turn with me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't get too much engrossed with the hands. Just give it a little flower twist there and you turn over the right side. Okay, we're going to do it again from the calling step. So we go call, catch, wave, look, walk and turn, clap, clap. So that's a beat in the music. Yeah. So you create a little clap. You can clap it down. You can go clap down, anything. But there's a rhythm in the music where they clap. Okay. So I don't want to keep the first workshop of the festival too heavy. So we are just going to try and do it till here. Although I had prepared more, but we do it till here. Let's do it once without the music from the beginning, and then we'll do it with music twice more. Okay, let's go, guys. 5, 6. You're doing very well, tossing. 5, 6,
Thank you.
7.
If anyone wants to like show their faces while they're practicing it, they can go ahead, please.
Yeah, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And catch and circle and walk, look, audience, circle, up, throw and drop and drop and drop and drop. From here you call in, wave and look and move and circle, drop. Okay? Okay, let's go with the music. Carefully. After you turn, there's a rhythm in the music where they actually clap. So we're going to try and catch that this time, and we're going to find that. So that means my turn has to be really fast. something really important when we do Bollywood dancing, guys, we really need the head to be moving faster than my body, because even in the classical forms, they do a lot of turns, and that's what happens. The head moves faster than the body. So when even here, see, my body is almost here, but my head has reached front, and that's how I can catch the next rhythm. If I work with my head and the body moving together, it's going to be very delayed. Okay, so you really want to find that action of spotting with your neck. Okay, let's go in one more time. Let's not make it too technical for today.
I think I'm a little late.
All right. So I know that we are streaming this live. So maybe this is not the point where I can get a lot of questions from the people. But since we have the video, and this was just like a very brief introduction to what all we can do with a Bollywood class, and I think it's just so beautiful that that because of this virtual thing that we have right now, we are able to connect across boundaries, because we've been doing a lot of that for our own studio as well. So it's really nice, and I feel really privileged to be a part, and I hope that the festival goes very well for you guys.
Wow.
And if anybody has questions, I can answer them on the YouTube comments. And anything else, Tossin, you want to ask me something or anything?
I
I'm
would just
open
say
for that.
that I enjoyed myself. This is like the first time I'm actually participating in a dance. This is a different dance to me. The body movements, it's kind of, it loosens you up. And I like this one, like, it's like, just relieving yourself, letting go. To me, it makes me feel like it's like meditating to me. So I feel like a lot of people will be able to connect with this, and that's how healing. Because when it comes to dance, I may not be a professional, but with the little I was able to do today, I think connecting with the dance relieves you from the inside, and that's where the healing power of dance comes from. You want to really say something about that?
Yeah, of course. Like I mentioned to you, even in the beginning of the workshop, that any sort of movement that we engage ourselves in, I could have done a Bollywood workshop today, or I could have done a contemporary or a creative movement workshop today. Anything where we are using our bodies, it's a complete, like you correctly said, it's meditative. Like even as dancers, like anybody who is a practitioner, they are going to agree with me that even when you are just doing your practice for 1 hour or 3 hours or 6 hours, it's like a zone of meditation that we all go in. So it's and of course when you have, it's a point where you're just able to connect with yourself mentally, emotionally, and of course the beauty of dancing is that also you're physically working, so all your limbs and all your muscles are also working, but you're also using the therapeutic value of music that's coming. The music doesn't need to be the music that we are playing from outside. It could also be like I was creating that rhythm with your foot. It could be anything. But when all of this combines, I genuinely endorse the idea that dancing has huge healing powers. So even the ones who are trying it for the first time, it'll be really nice. If someone is not too much into dancing and they've tried this, it'll be nice if they share some thoughts on that. And of course, like moving your body or just And you don't have to do anything very difficult with it. You can just do something very simplistic. Like even in this, when you stretch all your muscles of your fingers, which we actually don't use, like we might work the bigger muscles, bigger core, bigger legs, but we never use all of that. And like with a lot of Indian dancing, we really stretch it. And your palms, your forearms, your wrist, your little finger, like even the mudras that we use, everything has so much. Like the wrist, like even this step, it comes very naturally to me, but you took little time to get it on online. So I mean that's fine. Yeah, so I think the most beautiful part of exchanging movement is that we learn something that's just we have the same body, but we all use it so differently. So yeah, and I want to thank you, and I want to thank your organization for for engaging with me, for engaging with my studio, Stan Studio. It'll be nice if people visit us online on Instagram. We have a lot of these videos that I was teaching. One of this is also on our Instagram page. So
Okay.
it'll be nice if people visit it, and if they like something, they can always learn it or pick it up from there.
Okay, you want to share what's your Instagram page in case other people wants to ask you about questions or want to connect more after this workshop?
Yeah, so our Instagram ID is stansdancestudio.official. So yeah, it's simple and just the name of the studio, stansdancestudio.official. And you can watch a lot of videos that we share. We don't do only Bollywood, so but they can look out for the Bollywood videos, because I know across boundaries people really like it.
Yes.
And yeah, it was a pleasure. It was really a pleasure to be on the platform.
Thank you so much, Imani Khurana, for this wonderful workshop. This is really informative and I enjoyed myself. And I know that a lot of people on this platform also learned one thing about releasing ourselves to dance, to let go. That's one thing I learned about this, letting go, freeing ourselves, our body, and, being active. All of these things help us to feel better. I want to thank everyone who has joined this session today. Don't forget that the workshop continues today at 12 noon EST, and we're going to have another session with other notable art practitioners. Motherfest is a 3-day event. Tomorrow is going to be our conference. I want you to join. And Sunday is going to be the last day of the festival, which is going to be the workshop. Thank you so much, Imani. Please reach out to Imani if you want to ask your questions. You want to reach out to her for more knowledge about Bollywood. She does ballet, jazz. She does a lot of dance style. Please reach out to her. She's an amazing choreographer, educator. I learned so much from you today. Thank you so much. On behalf of Mother Drum Ilinat Foundation, we want to say a big thank you to you for your support, for supporting this dream. Thank you so much. And we hope to connect with you, even many years to come.
Thank you so much, Tosin, and absolutely my pleasure. And I hope that you have a great festival ahead.
Thank you so much. For everybody who has participated today, thank you so much for joining. Have a good one and have the wonderful, I know you guys have to go sleep. It's 9 p.m. right now, right? All right. It's
Yes.
good night on this end because we are in the morning at this point. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.